Are high insurance rates dragging you down? Call Randy King at 817-226-5464.
Terrence Johnson here, Friday Night Glory spring game for the Cedar Hill Longhorns here with safety Brent Lynch. He's a sophomore, starting safety for the Longhorns, looking to have a good season this year. How did you feel about today's game?
I feel like we competed well as a team. Offense and defense came together. We had a good spring, and it was a physical night the whole way.
And how was last season? Y'all went out in the bi-district round last year. Y'all went 9-2, had some pretty good games, held each opponent at least under 25 points. That says a lot about your defense. What about this year for the Longhorns to turn it on and keep mashing and trying to get deeper in the playoffs?
Same thing as last year. Like we had leadership, and we need the seniors to step up and just carry on the legacy that we had last year.
So your team is pretty young this year. What is the message from Coach Carlos Lynn? You know, Coach Carlos is a defensive mind. What is his message to his young players?
Just compete every day and get better. And like I said, we go to the weight room every day, just attack the weight room to get bigger, faster, and stronger like we always do.
You know, you're looking forward to the season opener against the Allen Eagles, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Friday nights couldn't get hers fast enough, right?
Yes, sir. I'm ready.
All right, so for Terrence Johnson and Friday Night Glory here, we're at Longhorn Stadium, the Cedar Hill. Red team beat the black team 10-0. That don't mean anything to Mr. Lynch here. He's thinking about a lot of interceptions coming up this fall. Johnson, Friday Night Glory here with Marion Williams, cornerback. Defensive tackle Leon Young. The Cedar Hill Longhorns have been known for their defense. They held a lot of opponents under 25 points last season. Let's talk a little bit about today. 10-0, red team won. Don't mean really too much, but what did you see yourself out there doing today that you think you could correct?
I seen a lot of competition out there, you know, just alignment and regular stuff, you know, stuff we work on in practice every day. We be ready for first game.
And are you a shutdown corner on that island over there?
Yes, sir. Don't throw my way.
So are you looking forward to your season opener against the Allen Eagles? You know, they're known for winning. What is your mindset? It's still early, but going into that game, I know you can't wait to get that started.
Well, you know, we like to keep the same mindset. You know, it's a big game, but you can't go in spooked. So we keep the same mindset. We just go out there and play Longhorn football.
And how you feel about last year? Y'all got knocked out the bi-district round. Wasn't by much. Like I say, the margin was either 3 or 10 points that you may lose by. You only lost 2 games. What do you think you can do better to pass that bi-district this season?
Oh, we're coming back harder. You know, we're watching film every day. You know, we just coming to practice every day. No days off.
No days off. And over here, Mr. Leon Young, defensive tackle, he say he likes to get dirty down in those trenches. What is your goal? I know the goal is state, but I want a different goal.
My goal right now is to do my job so my brothers can make plays and so I can make plays. That's the main goal for me.
And how'd you feel you did today in the spring?
I feel like I did great, but I know I can do better. It's always opportunities to do better and to help my brothers succeed.
And do you think practices were a little bit more intense than this game? Maybe have some better practices than a game today?
Well, I was out for 2 weeks, but I know I came back strong and healthy, so I was just getting ready for Allen and just prepare.
Okay. For Terrence Johnson, Friday Night Glory here at the Cedar Hill Longhorns, they're ready. The district will know it. They try to run the South. What is the Beltline South?
It's the District of Doom.
The District of Doom. So we can't wait for that to happen here. Friday Night Glory and Terrence Johnson. We'll see you soon. Johnson here back at Longhorn Stadium here with the left tackle, Cortland Ford. LSU committed already. How was this game for you today, Mr. Ford?
Man, it was good. Great tempo on offense. Just pushing the ball, just trying to get to the touchdown.
And I know in the past you had some leg injuries. You look pretty strong out there. I was watching. I like, hey, I see the knee braces, but there's protocol to have that. You was going up against Matthew today. Do he give you any work in practice or in the game?
Yeah, of course. That's a solid, Matthew is a solid player. I go against him every day. I mean, we study off each other. So, I mean, of course, it's going to be some chemistry. So, but we always going to put full effort.
And how about your new quarterback coming in? What words of wisdom you have to tell him about this Cedar Hill Longhorn Nation, as you've known to been a winning program?
Throw that ball. I mean, stay in that pocket. I got you. I mean, I'm going to protect you.
So you basically the blind side protector. You protect the blind side here. Y'all season opener against Allen coming up. I know you can't wait for that to happen. Wait for Friday Night Lights. You got any words of encouragement for the team?
Ball out. We put the work in. We got summer workouts come every single day. I mean, we're going to be ready. So.
Now, your red team got the win 10-0. That speaks a lot of volume. What did you do? You have any pancakes? I got here a little late.
Yeah, sure. But, man, sure. You should see it on the film. I'm posting on Twitter. But for sure, I mean, yeah, I had some.
FridayNightGlory.com here with Corie Allen and Quinn Bright. Did I get that right?
Yes, sir.
All right, it's been a long day. This is a tandem, I want to say. Mr. Bright's athletic in the backfield. I seen you running the ball today a little bit. How you think it was for you out here?
It was competitive, with our defense knowing what we're doing. Just got to get what you can.
Y'all have any tricks up your sleeves getting ready for the season to open?
Oh, most definitely. Allen, I hope they ready because we coming hard.
And then on my left here, Mr. Courtland, what do you think you did today that you maybe could correct on, or anything that you think you need to get better at?
Really? Probably probably holding it even tighter. Probably that's it. And vision good and all the other stuff.
So holding the ball a little tighter.
Yeah.
You think Coach Lynn will make you walk around class holding the ball all day?
He's crazy enough to do it.
He would. I swear he would.
Okay. Now you guys went out last season in the by-district round. Didn't lose by much. What was the cause of that?
Mistakes. Every time we have mistakes, it kills us. We have flags and penalties, all that. It's hard to get us back up to first down and all that. So that killed us.
And how well are you prepared for this season?
I'm real prepared. I've been in the weight room, harder than I've been half, and we just ready.
So you're looking for 1,000 yards plus?
Probably more.
All right, that's it, folks. You have it there. Cedar Hill Longhorns. Couldn't be more exciting here. This spring game has been fantastic. The red team won, of course, 10-0. Doesn't mean nothing. They're all a family. FridayNightGlory.com. Cedar Hill Longhorns quarterback Cadence Alter. Transfer from Lynch. How is it over here in Longhorn Nation?
It's great so far. Just been working.
And how have your teammates embraced you here?
I really knew all of them growing up, playing Little League together. So we really already kind of had our bond. We ain't had it in a long time. Came up here in the summer, started working with them once I found out I was gonna be coming here, and we getting there.
So very embraced. What does Coach Carlos Lynn tell you out here? It looks like you're very poised under the pocket, ready to get ready for a good season here. What is his message to you coming in?
He's just telling me to work, move the ball, get as many yards as I can on the play. If I can get 1 yard, get that 1 yard. If I can get 2, get that 2. Don't try to go for the big play all the time.
And I was a little late getting here, but I know it was 10-0. Was it a pass or a running touchdown?
It was a run from running back CC Hamilton. Yeah.
And how excited are you for your season here?
First game playing against Allen, it's going to be great.
It's going to be great.
Yeah, I ain't going to talk too much on it.
Okay, we're going to wish you good luck on that note. Kids got a promising future up here, Cedar Hill. Longhorns can't be no more than ready for this season to come. For Terrence Johnson, Friday Night Glory, I actually got a Cedar Hill kicker here doing my film today because I was short-handed. Shout out to this kid here. He's going to make field goals from half field. Terrence Johnson, Friday Night Glory. Gus Johnson here, FridayNightGlory.com. Cedar Hill running back.
Kevin Young.
He's just a sophomore. Cedar Hill got a lot of running backs by committee, a lot of athletes in the backfield here. What do you have to do to get more playing time if it's crowded?
Just run the ball hard. Just do what Coach Cedar do. That's it. That easy.
And what is the goal? I know the goal is state championship, but just coming out, what will be the goal before district play start?
Just executing on every play on both sides of the ball.
And how was the spring game for you today?
It was great. Nice and fun. I love competing with my teammates. It's a great feeling.
So y'all gonna taunt the black team for beating them 10-0?
Oh no, we family. After the game, we just gonna show love with each other. It's just one game. We're all family.
And then last season, Cedar Hill went out by district round. What did you think you could do to correct that to not let it happen again this year?
Oh, just stop the turnovers on first downs. Better defense. No more turnovers. Just lock down no execution and stuff like that.
And Coach Carlos Lynn is a defensive guru mind. So what is his message to you guys day in, day out through spring practice, as it has been a long journey? We're still a couple of months away from Friday Night Lights. What is his message to keep you guys just focused throughout the season?
Just stay connected as a family and execute on every play and play every day like it's your last.
You heard it there, folks. Cedar Hill Longhorns can't wait for the season to start here. For Terrence Johnson and Friday Night Glory, I got a new cameraman. He's a mystery. You don't know him. Good night. Glory.com here at Longhorn Stadium here with Coach Carlos Lynn. How was the spring game for you? Was it better than practices, or was it kind of the same?
When spring football, it's kind of, you just want to come out injury-free.
and we had a good 4 weeks. We saw all that we needed to see. Had some fun in the spring game. A little defensive struggle. Kind of, did a decent job of ball security. Had that one turnover when we was going in, but other than that, I was pretty pleased.
So the red team put 10 points up to 0 points to the black team. Your new quarterback, tell me a little bit about him and how you expect him to play this season.
Well, he's a poised kid. He's got a lot of moxie, got a lot of good football IQ, and we're expecting a lot out of him. The system is kind of new to him, so he's still kind of in a learning phase. So hopefully this summer through 7-on-7 and our summer skill session, he'll pick up more and more of the offense.
He couldn't be protected no better by Mr. Cortland Ford, the LSU commit. He told me he's 6'7" and a half. He put the half on there. How has he been with the kid? Do they hang or do he talk a lot to him? They communicate well?
Yeah, our kids are great with one another. They love each other. They take care of each other. And he came right in and fit right in. And most of these kids from around the area, they know each other. So it wasn't like they didn't know him. But coming into that locker room, he's adjusted and adapted well. And Ford, they're doing a good job. That really the whole front line, offensive line as a whole, as a unit, is probably one of the strengths of our team right now. And they're doing an excellent job.
Okay. And your backfield, I came here for Quinn Bright, but then running backs just start coming up to me like, who is this kid and this kid? That lets me know Mr. Carlos has a running back by committee. I know you may have your for sure starter, but how would you utilize each of those guys' talents?
Man, we're going to keep fresh legs in there. Cedar Hill has never been short at running back. And, all the way down to our, I can go all the way down to our 7th grade. I can tell you who it's going to be. We'll have a 3-headed monster this year, may have a 4-headed monster. Those guys, they share the ball, they do a good job, they block for one another, real unselfish. They understand what it means to be a unit.
And for your defense, you gave up a little bit under 28 points all last season, had 2 losses, the 2-point loss in the bi-district round. How's your defense looking coming back this year?
We got some holes to fill, but boy, I tell you what, our secondary right now is probably our strength of our defense. We got about 6 safeties that we can play, and all those guys are players, and we got to try to find a way to get them on the field. But we're excited about just the prospects of trying to be better. It's kind of hard to believe that we can be better on defense, but that's our goal. We're trying to be better.
Hey, as long as they got a defensive mind in you already know you can have it going here. So we're not going to hold you long. We got a lot of interviews today here for Terrence Johnson here at Longhorn Stadium. I want to thank Coach for inviting me out. Friday Night Glory, we will ride this wave with the Longhorns. Good night.